When Donald Trump wasn't on Truth Social this weekend sharing violent imagery of President Biden or, of course, comparing himself to Jesus Christ, he was using Truth Social to attack the daughter of Judge Juan Merchan, who, of course, is overseeing his upcoming hush money trial. Prosecutors at the Manhattan DA's office are now asking the judge, could you please clarify your gag order? Because prosecutors say we're fairly certain that Donald Trump's repeated attacks on your daughter, where he has not only named her, but also on Saturday, this was actually after prosecutors asked for the clarification, on Saturday, Donald Trump shared a post that contained 2 pictures of the judge's daughter. So prosecutors say, we're pretty sure this violates the gag order, but just in case, how about you come out and clarify what the gag order is all about and who he can and cannot talk about? Now, on Friday, there were articles that came out that said the judge is most likely just going to kind of suck it up. You know, he doesn't want to have to slap a more restrictive gag order on Donald Trump because he understands what that means. That means that Donald Trump's base is going to become even more rabid. That means that the death threats that he has gotten are going to increase, and the likelihood of an incident is going to increase. And I get that. Like, I 100% understand that. And as I said, over on my other channel, Fair and Balanced, it's difficult for us to sit here and understand what's going through that judge's head because we're not the ones who are having your family attacked. Okay? If it's easy for us to sit here and say, oh yeah, the judge should just expand the gag order, problem solved. Well, that's going to lead to more threats against both the judge and his daughter, because now her info's out there. Trump has done their work for them. And I do believe she is in danger. And at this point, expanding that gag order isn't going to change that. The damage is done, unfortunately. So expanding the gag order is only going to piss people off to the point where maybe they do go and do something now. But the flip side of that is if you do not expand the gag order, Trump's going to keep attacking your daughter. He's going to keep her name out there. And the more he does it, the more likely someone in his base is going to go and do something. I believe this woman is in danger, 100%. But it is a delicate situation for the judge. And it's not a position that I envy at all. I would not want to have to be the one to make that decision either. But that decision will have to be made. And Judge Juan Merchan is the only one who can make that decision. Trump is trying to gin up his base. He is trying to put pressure on the judge's daughter so that the judge is more compliant to Donald Trump's side. That is what is happening here. This is intimidation. And the judge has a very fine line that he has to walk. I also think, by the way, that Trump is trying to get the judge to lose his cool and make a mistake, which of course would give Donald Trump a leg up on an appeal. So Trump knows what he's doing. He knows why he's doing it. He knows what his outcome, he's hoping for. So, difficult situation. The prosecutors want answers, and they deserve answers. But ultimately, that judge is going to have to decide whether or not to expand the gag order, and that could actually lead to something worse. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.